What is going on, guys? Alright, we are back with another Stogie T reaction. You guys told me to check out the Sway in the Morning freestyle, so here we go. Let's just jump in, because this is going to be a long one, I'm sure, because he's going to be spitting like crazy. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Let me make sure.
And when you step into the valley of the hyenas,
Okay.
the only rules you have, Stogie T, is you got to bring bars.
Let's go. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Halftime. Alright, let's go. Nas.
Stogie T, South Africa's finest. Sway in the morning, honey and pain.
There ain't a French bottle, we ain't pop a fresh article, we ain't cop Ben's top that we ain't dropped and dress model, we ain't knocked festival, we ain't rock, destined to beat us hot to the best of my knowledge, rest of the marriage, that's saying a lot, but if you taking stock and you don't save a spot for the forsaken lot, from the bacon heart, land of the slavers dark, that's your prerogative, we polar opposites, I'm from that continent of poverty and long walk accomplishments, where former heroes give birth to spoiled rotten kids, the opulent meet the poor, cleaning their offices, we push rocket ships like Elon Musk, charge the whip but still stuck in shit cause we don't got a pot to piss in, say God forgives as you give the church half your shit, I'm bugging still, we can tell a pastor from a pimp, it's Roman Catholic, it's Anglican, it's African tribesmen, migrants, shit it's masked men kidnapping kids, I say South Africa, you think Trevor, I think Nelson, it's half apparent you getting mixed messages, hey, I say Nigeria, you think fella, I think Delta, it's past and present blurry, isn't, hey, African, it's African tribesmen, migrants, shit it's masked men kidnapping kids, I say South Africa, you think Trevor, I think.
What is that? What does that mean, Trevor? That's crazy. What does that mean? I don't know. That one's going over my head. By the way, that's my middle name, is Trevor. But anyway.
Nelson, it's half apparent you
I thought he was going to have a Nelson Mandela line there. And it might be tied in somewhere. I don't know. Maybe he was taught. I have no idea. All right. Anyway, because he said Nelson. And then I thought the Mandela was coming, like a Mandela effect or something, maybe bar about that. I don't know, but he's going crazy though. That whole thing about the kidnapping kids, the different religions. Can't tell a pastor from a pimp because you give your church half your money and you don't have anything because hey, I know it says in the Bible to give 10%, to give a tithe, and that's supposedly 10% of whatever you make. And I mean, I get it if you can do that, of course. Okay. But, I mean, to be honest, these churches, these preachers speak all this stuff. But, I mean, I don't know, not all of them, I guess, but a lot of them. We hear about a lot of them. The ones that are really rich, they're just extorting people, basically. They're buying these $10 million homes, $500,000 cars, I mean, what are we doing? And there's people struggling out there. They're supposed to be serving the people, helping the people to serve Yahuwah. And also, like, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. I mean, let's be honest. He don't need it. I mean, I get it. But a tithe, 10% doesn't have to be just money. It could be your time. It could be, like, helping somebody. It could be anything, really, I think. I mean, I don't know. I think maybe preachers have used that to their advantage to say, oh, it's given to the church so they can have more. You know what I mean? But anyway. All right, let's go.
I say South Africa, you think Trevor.
What is this beat? New York, New York, New York. Oh, what? It's a Nas beat. No, it's not halftime, because that was how it started, but then it flipped to this. Oh, what is it? That's going to drive me crazy. What is this beat? Oh my God. I know it's a Nas beat. I know at some point he's like, New York, New York, New York, New York, something. Oh God, come on. Why can't I think of this? Oh Lord. Okay.
Nelson, it's half apparent you getting mixed messages. Hey, I say Nigeria, you think fella. I think Delta, it's past and present blurry as an impressionist way. I put your certified hyenas in elephant graves. I'm punching way above the ceiling you said as the grade. This is the red letter day. Show them how a vet is made. Last time somebody skipped this file, David Blaine. These ready-made superstars with tattoos and scars. And you think they can save face with a few bars? They lukewarm, I'm in true form. 38 like Jordan in Utah, killing them with the flu shot. Through God.
No. I'm like Jordan killing him in Utah. 38 points he put up. What was that, game 5, I think, in 97 when he had the flu, and he still went crazy on everybody. Yeah, so what would he have done if, if he didn't have if he wasn't sick that night? All right, but anyway, I want to run it back. There was something else. I can't remember now, but it was something that hit hard.
Hey, I say Nigeria, you think fella. I think Delta, it's past and present, blurry as an impressionist way. I put your certified hyenas in elephant graves. I'm punching way above the ceiling you said as the grade.
I put your hyenas in elephant graves. That's crazy because he had the line about, this is all killers on this. You gotta come with that killer instinct. You gotta do bar after bar after bar. You gotta be top of the line. He's like, no, you gotta be a hyena, an absolute killer. I'll put them all in elephant graves. And then he had the weight line too, because elephants are very heavy also.
Fella, I think Delta, it's past and present, blurry as an impressionist way. I put your certified hyenas in elephant graves. I'm punching way above the ceiling you said as the grade.
Oh, way above, my bad. Okay, I thought he had something about weight. My bad, my fault. Okay. But I'm punching way above the ceiling, though. That's still crazy.
This is the red letter day. Show him how a vet is made. Last time somebody skipped this file, David Blaine. These ready-made superstars with tattoos and scars. And you think they can save face with a few bars? They lukewarm. I'm in true form. 38 like Jordan in Utah. Killing them with the flu shot. Through God, that means trust me, I'm nutty as RuPaul. But I wear out a pussy like King Jaffe in New York. What could you do, bro? When I promise you all the smoke, I am so...
Yo, I'm nutty as RuPaul, okay? Alright, because, that's a dude, by the way. Yeah, even though he claims to be a woman, of course, which is absolutely insane. But I'm as nutty as RuPaul, so I'm crazy, of course, but literally, that guy that pretends to be a woman has nuts. Or, hell, he might have had them cut off. I don't know. Whatever. Craziness. But anyway... okay.
Through God, that means trust me, I'm nutty as RuPaul. But I wear out a pussy like King Jaffe in New York. What could you do, bro? When I promise you all the smoke, I am so Calvin, bro, this is Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, okay. That's Snoop's real name. Hold on, what did he
nutty
say?
as RuPaul, but I wear out a pussy like King Jaffe in New York. What could you do, bro? When I promise you all the smoke, I am so Calvin, bro, this is Snoop Dogg.
Dang. All the smoke. So, of course, Snoop known for getting high so much, smoking weed just day in, day out, every hour of the day, every minute of the day. That's crazy. So then he had the Snoop line after the smoke. I want all the smoke. Yeah.
Do, bro. When I promise you all the smoke, I am so Calvin, bro, this is Snoop Dogg. This is the diary of a madman.
Okay, Scarface.
Damn champ, but I wrote above their heads like Anne Frank. Fam, I'm a giant amongst ants, like the tyrant from Baghdad. Who's saying I can't hang on camera? Grew up with hammers. M16 hammers, no dancers, miss me with MC Hammer. I'm a cool G rap alumni. These my handlers, the cool fee Nas from NY, Jesus Medallion, reading Langston, Hughes, El Haj Malik Shabazz.
Now we're back to the halftime beat.
Grew up with hammers, M16 hammers, no dancers, miss me with MC Hammer.
No we're shooting over here. It's all gun talk over here. No dancers. MC Hammer, miss me with the MC Hammer, whatever.
Up with hammers, M16 hammers, no dancers, miss me with MC Hammer. I'm a cool G rap alumni.
Cool G rap, okay. Shout out to the old school rapper, okay.
These my handlers, the cool fee Nas from NY, Jesus Medallion, reading Langston, Hughes, El Haj Malik Shabazz and them shit. In the pocket like the Autobahn assassin. They gon' photograph an African prototype of a starving kid, but not show you the royal blue Aston Martin whip. It's complicated.
Okay. All right. That's what we're talking about. Yep. Hey, talking about the propaganda that people speak on. A lot of American propaganda, of course, that, America shows Africa as this poor, horrible, horrible place. And, I guess there are places like that in Africa that are dirt poor, whatever. I don't know. Never been. Just like there are places everywhere that are dirt poor. But a lot of, from a lot of what people say, Africa is like a lot of royalty too. There's a lot of, there's a lot of rich people in Africa too, but they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to think that. They want you to think that the people there are just poor, just living foul, living, crazy, don't have any class, whatever, it's just racism for one, and also and again, just to perpetuate this narrative that America is so holy, is so wonderful, is so perfect and everything, and all these other countries are so poor, or so pathetic, or so evil, like America's something to be proud of or righteous or anything. All countries are evil in some way, especially because you got people running them at the top that have basically sold their souls. That goes for everywhere. But that's a crazy one. I like that.
The type of a starving kid, but not
show that.
The royal blue Aston Martin whip. It's complicated. And fuck vibranium, educate them. We got ghettos too, and they orange juice concentrated.
That's a vibranium. That was the thing in Black Panther. Was it an element or something? It was like the thing that was, it was, what was it? Vibranium. That was I don't remember what it was now. But yeah, they came from royalty too, of course. But he's saying, yeah, we got ghettos too, so it's not all fascinating over there. It's not all rich, everything. Yeah, there's struggle over there too. What was vibranium? What was it? It was like a power source or something, right? Okay. And it was very valuable, of course.
Of a starving kid, but not show you the royal blue Aston Martin whip. It's complicated. And fuck vibranium, educate them. We got ghettos too, and they orange juice concentrated. But Bo Brady said, be measured in your actions. Give him honey and pain, happiness and the anguish. Like when Tony got the flooded rollie and we called it hope. For all the times the Popo had my folks against the ropes. For all the times he drove a shorty out to Mary Stopes. And all the ones we almost broke, but still be calling hoes. They fall for men who end up teaching them the rope of dope. These the broken homes he from. It ain't sweet like it's marijuana, leaf highs like Maradona sniff white. Strangled by a short leash, my mama hold a fist tight. Tell a bigot he can suck and lick a piss pipe. Cause we gon' get that level up and win in this life. Hey, I'm from the real South, not the fried catfish killer Mike. I mean that township, real South.
Yeah, South Africa. Yeah, not the South, Southern in America. Yeah, that's where I'm from, South Carolina. That's crazy. Not talking about the food, the Southern cooking. Okay.
Lick a piss pipe, cause we gon' get that level up and win in this life. Hey, I'm from the real South, not the fried catfish killer Mike. I mean that township, real South, where blacks go through hardship like a round trip flight. It's that shit backwards for the wrong skin type. And I am disliked, but I don't give too many fucks. When they set the bar, I look back and tell them where it was. This shit ain't for everyone. Second cousin and aunt taking the dump on our culture for a radio chart. Hey, but I ain't mad at you. Might even dance to it. And half the world can watch me Thanos snap to it. Rest in peace, Pro Kid. Rest in peace, Double HP. Rest in peace, Willa Padella. Rest in peace, Ben Sharper.
That's crazy. Watching the world can watch me Thanos snap to it. That is insane. Because Thanos snapped his fingers and eliminated half the world. But I'll snap to it on beat. I'll just dance to it. Yep. I'll just have fun with it. Let's go. That's crazy.
Stogie fucking T.
Oh, my God!
Okay. Nice.
Oh, my
That's crazy.
God!
I'll be honest, there's a lot I didn't catch there that I don't know what he was talking about, so you guys will have to, drop it in the comments. You could tell probably on my face that I was lost with a lot of it, because he's talking about a lot of cultural references probably that I just, I'm just not hip to, unfortunately. So you guys can put me on. But yeah, that was crazy. He did his thing once again. I caught more in the other one I did, the on the radar freestyle. Yeah, I definitely caught more of what he was saying. I understood more, like I understood what he was talking about, what he was speaking on more so. This one, like I say, I was lost for sure on a lot of it. It seems like, but yeah, let me know what he was talking about, because I know it was crazy. I know he was spitting like crazy, but what I did catch was fire. Absolutely.
We got a hyena up in here!
International style.
Oh, right. Shit. We got a hyena up in here.
Dang, he only did one? Okay. I thought maybe he'd do like few different beats. Okay, but anyway, wow. All right, let me know. That was crazy. Once again, he did his thing. Hope the sunlight wasn't too bad on the camera. All right, I hope it's all good. Anyway, we'll see. All right, guys, let me know what you thought of that. Let me know what else to react to from Stogie T. I know you guys have dropped some more stuff about A. Reese, that dichotomy I need to check out. It looks like, I think it was what was it? Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, I'll browse the comments again, see what's going on. Yeah, keep putting me on to these South African artists. They go crazy. They're got a bunch of bar hoppers over here, and they ain't alcoholics. So yes, you know what I've been listening to these last few days. If you know, you know. Drop that in the comments. I did not come up with that, of course. I'm not that brilliant. So drop it in the comments if you know who said that very recently. All right. Anyway, let's yeah. So that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, love you guys. Stay safe. Be careful. I am gone.